Once, in a quiet village nestled between rolling hills and lush green meadows, there lived a young shepherd boy named Liam. Each day, Liam would lead his flock of sheep out to graze, watching over them from sunrise to sunset. Though his days seemed simple, Liam's heart was filled with curiosity, and he often dreamed of adventure and excitement beyond the tranquil fields. Despite his youth, Liam carried a great responsibility. The villagers depended on him to keep their sheep safe from harm, especially from the wolves that occasionally prowled the nearby woods. With this trust placed upon him, Liam felt both proud and restless. He longed for something to break the monotony of his daily routine. One afternoon, as Liam sat beneath a shady oak tree, he grew bored and thought of a mischievous idea. He wondered what would happen if he called for help when there was no danger. With a sly grin, Liam jumped to his feet and cried out, "Wolf! Wolf! There's a wolf attacking the sheep!" His voice echoed across the valley. Hearing the desperate call, the villagers dropped their work and rushed to the meadow, armed with sticks and tools, their faces etched with concern. But when they arrived, they found Liam laughing and the sheep grazing peacefully. "There's no wolf," he chuckled. The villagers sighed with relief, but warned Liam not to play with their trust. Yet, the thrill of the attention was too tempting for the young boy. A few days later, feeling bored again, Liam repeated his prank. "Wolf! Wolf!" he shouted, his voice filled with false urgency. Once more, the villagers ran to his aid, only to discover the same harmless scene. Some shook their heads, others scolded him, but Liam paid little heed. He didn't realize that with every false alarm, he was slowly eroding the villagers' trust. Time passed and Liam continued his duties, the lessons of the villagers' warnings fading from his mind. One quiet afternoon, as the sun dipped low and shadows lengthened across the meadow, Liam noticed a rustling in the bushes. Suddenly, a large, menacing wolf emerged, its eyes fixed on the flock. Frightened, Liam leapt to his feet and cried out with all his might, "Wolf! Wolf! Please help! There's a real wolf!" But this time, the villagers did not come. Having been fooled twice before, they dismissed his cries as another prank. Liam shouted again, running toward the village, his voice strained with desperation. Yet, his pleas went unanswered. The wolf scattered the sheep, and Liam watched helplessly as the flock he was entrusted to protect was lost. When the danger had passed, Liam returned to the village, tears streaming down his face. He confessed what had happened, his heart heavy with regret. The villagers gathered around, their expressions somber. One elder gently placed a hand on Liam's shoulder and spoke, "Trust is a precious thing, built on honesty and respect. When you break that trust, people may not believe you even when you speak the truth." From that day forward, Liam understood the true value of trust. He became known not just for his vigilance, but for his honesty. The villagers forgave him, but the lesson stayed with him for life. He never again cried wolf without cause, remembering that trust, once lost, is difficult to regain. Through this story, we are reminded of the importance of honesty in all our actions. Trust forms the foundation of every relationship, whether between friends, family, or community. When we are truthful, others can rely on us in times of need. But when we misuse their trust, we risk losing something far more valuable than we might imagine. Liam's tale teaches us that integrity and sincerity are keys not only to being believed, but to building strong, lasting bonds with those around us.